1. The air thrummed with an energy I couldn't quite place, a subtle hum that resonated through my very bones. I'd heard tales of the Blue Dragon Empire, of Azure, the benevolent dragon whose very presence was said to imbue the land with magic. Now, standing at the border, I felt that the air itself was alive with a vibrant, electric blue. I'd been a scholar of ancient lore for years, fascinated by the myths and legends of this place. Now, I was finally here, ready to unravel the secrets of the Blue Dragon Empire. The first thing I noticed was the people. Unlike the bustling, chaotic cities I'd known, the citizens here moved with a quiet grace, their faces etched with a wisdom that spoke of generations steeped in tradition. The architecture was a marvel, intricate carvings adorning every building, each one a testament to the artistry and skill of the people. I found lodging in a small inn, the proprietor a kind woman with eyes as deep and blue as the sky above. She spoke of the Empire's history, of Azure's role as protector, and of the ancient rituals that kept the land and in balance. I listened, enthralled, my notebook filling with notes. Day 10. I've spent the past week exploring the capital city, a labyrinth of cobblestone streets and bustling markets. The air is thick with the scent of spices and the sounds of laughter, a symphony of life that vibrates with energy. I've tasted the Empire's cuisine, a blend of flavors both familiar and exotic, each dish a testament to the ingenuity of the people. I've also begun to learn the language, a beautiful tongue that flows like a river, each word carrying a weight of history and meaning. I've been fortunate enough to meet a young scholar named Lyra, who has become my guide and translator. She's as passionate about the Empire's history as I am, and her knowledge is vast. Day 20. Today, I visited the Temple of Azure, a breathtaking structure carved from the heart of a mountain. It's said that Azure's spirit resides within the temple, and the air inside is thick with an almost tangible energy. I spent hours meditating within the temple, trying to connect with the dragon's spirit, to understand the source of his power. The temple's walls are adorned with murals depicting Azure's exploits, tales of his battles against ancient evils, and his role in protecting the Empire from threats both seen and unseen. The murals are breathtaking, each stroke of paint imbued with a power that seems to pulse with life. Day 30. Lyra and I have begun exploring the surrounding countryside. We've visited ancient ruins, whispered secrets of the past, and witnessed the beauty of the Empire's natural wonders. The forests are alive with magic, the rivers flow with a power that seems to resonate with the dragon's spirit, and the mountains stand tall and proud, sentinels against the encroaching wilderness. We've also encountered the Empire's warriors, men and women forged in the fires of tradition, their skills honed through generations of training. They are a formidable force, their loyalty to the Empire unwavering. Day 40. Today, we encountered a group of travelers from a distant land, their faces etched with fear and desperation. They spoke of a growing darkness, a shadow that was encroaching upon their lands, threatening to consume all in its path. They sought Azure's aid, believing that only he could stop this encroaching evil. Lyra and I listened, our hearts heavy with concern. The Empire had always been a beacon of hope, a sanctuary against the darkness that lurked in the world. Could this be a threat that even Azure could not overcome? Day 50. We returned to the capital, the news of the encroaching darkness spreading like wildfire. The people were anxious, but their faith in Azure remained strong. They believed that he would protect them, as he always had. I spoke with the Empire's elder scholars, seeking their wisdom and guidance. They shared ancient texts, detailing past threats and Azure's victories against them. They spoke of a prophecy, a foretelling of a darkness that would test the Empire's resilience, and a hero who would rise to meet this challenge. Day 60. The darkness was spreading, its tendrils reaching towards the Empire's borders. The warriors were mobilizing, preparing to defend their land. Azure, sensing the threat, had emerged from his mountaintop home, his presence a beacon of hope against the encroaching shadow. I joined the warriors, my knowledge of ancient lore proving invaluable in understanding the nature of the darkness. We learned of its origins, its weaknesses, and its insatiable hunger for power. Day 70. The battle was fierce, a clash of light and darkness that shook the very foundations of the Empire. The warriors fought bravely, their swords flashing in the moonlight, their cries echoing across the battlefield. Azure, a whirlwind of blue scales and fire, fought with a ferocity that matched the darkness's hunger. I found myself fighting alongside the warriors, my knowledge of ancient magic proving useful in countering the darkness's insidious attacks. The battle raged for days, the air thick with the scent of smoke and the cries of the fallen. Day 80. The darkness was relentless, its power seemingly inexhaustible. Many of our warriors fell, their sacrifices a testament to their courage and loyalty. But Azure remained steadfast, his spirit unyielding, his power a beacon of hope against the encroaching shadow. I felt a growing sense of despair, a fear that the darkness might consume us all, but then, I saw it, a flicker of light within the darkness, a spark of hope that refused to be extinguished. Day 90. The prophecy was coming true. A young warrior, a woman named Anya, rose from the ranks, her courage and determination a beacon of hope in the midst of despair. She had a gift, a connection to the dragon's spirit that allowed her to channel his power, to fight the darkness with a strength that matched its own. Anya led the charge, her voice a rallying cry that inspired the warriors to fight with renewed vigor. Azure, seeing her potential, guided her, his power flowing through her, empowering her to fight with a strength that even the darkness could not withstand. Day 100. The battle reached its climax, a final confrontation between light and darkness that shook the very foundations of the world. Anya, empowered by Azure's spirit, faced the darkness's leader, a creature of pure malice and despair. The battle was long and arduous, but Anya's courage and determination, fueled by Azure's power, prevailed. The darkness was vanquished, its tendrils receding, its power dissipated. The land breathed a sigh of relief, the air clearing, the sun shining once more. The empire was saved, its people safe once more under Azure's benevolent protection. Anya, the hero of the hour, was hailed as a champion, her name whispered with reverence and gratitude. As the celebrations began, I stood amongst the people, a sense of awe and wonder washing over me. I had witnessed the true power of the Blue Dragon Empire, a testament to the strength of its people, the wisdom of its traditions, and the enduring power of hope. I knew that my journey was far from over. There were still secrets to uncover, stories to be told, and lessons to be learned. But for now, I felt a sense of peace, a gratitude for the privilege of being a witness to this epic tale.